In this video, I'll be going over a quick income report update for KDP, YouTube, and Etsy. So let's start with my KDP ad campaigns. I'm currently running two campaigns. One is for a sketchbook, which only has one book in it, and then the other is for scrapbook paper, which has 80 of them in it, so that's a lottery ad. For the sketchbook, I've had 257 impressions and one click, and for the scrapbook paper, I've had 25,661 impressions and I've had 226 clicks. And I'll go into more detail on that with this page. So I've spent a total of $21.59 on the scrapbook paper. So for the sketchbook, I've spent, it looks like 15 cents. So my total for the month so far is $21.71 for ads, but most of that is all coming from scrapbook paper. So I've made $193.38 in sales. And keep in mind that these are the actual sales of the total product. So if I list my price for $9.99 or $10.99, this is the number that would show up here. So this isn't going to be my actual profit or royalties. This doesn't take out the ad spend and all of the costs for using KDP, but these are my total actual sales. And then my ACOS is 11.16%, which I'm very, very happy about right now. I did have a day or two about a week ago almost now where my ACOS was getting up close to 20% and I was getting pretty nervous, but now it's dropped back down, so I'm glad that I kept the ads going. I did also recently have the coaching call with Jenny Hansen Lane, and that course was absolutely amazing. But we went over my ACOS while we were talking at one point, and she said that anything less than 23% is a profit for me off of the numbers that I gave her. So I'm pretty happy with 11.16% because that means I'm definitely in a profit. So scrolling down here, I have the 80 products and I've had 17 orders so far. And I don't have an order every single day. Like there's definitely some days where I don't have an order. But then I have some days like this one, July 12th, where I looked like 4 orders possibly in a spend of 125. So that day is probably a pretty good ACOS. It's an ACOS of 3.002%. So I'm very, very happy about that. And moving on to my actual orders so far for the month, I've had, looks like 85 orders for July 1st through 16th. So this is a little more than halfway since July does have 31 days in it. I decided to do the 16th to give you guys a little bit more information and make it past that halfway mark. But I've had an order every single day so far, which I'm very happy about. On July 11th, it looks like I only had one order. But then on July 2nd, it looks like I might have had 13. So it definitely varies pretty drastically for me. And looking at my estimated royalties, I have made so far $197.32. So again, it varies pretty drastically. I have some days like July 11th where it's most likely less than $5. But then I have a day, July 2nd, where I'm probably actually over $30, it looks like, on that day. So my income is definitely still varying, but I'm pretty happy with this halfway through the month because that's almost $200. And if I double that, that'd be about $400 in a month. So right now, I think if I continue on this pace for the rest of the month, I should be somewhere between $350 to $400 for the month. But I'm really hoping my income will increase and I can make it over that $400 a month mark, at least for this month. My goal would be to at least get 500 or more. But honestly, I'm just pretty happy with this right now, especially since I haven't had a lot of time to create books. I don't think I've created any for July so far, and I'm still trying to figure out ads. So it's just been a huge learning curve, and it's kind of cool to see that this is passive, but it's not at the same time. Like I'm still running ads and I'm having to check those multiple times a day. So that is a decent amount of work and time. However, I'm not actively creating books right now. So in that aspect, it is sort of like passive income for me right now, if that makes sense. So moving over to YouTube, so far I have 11,000 views, 433.9 watch time hours, 135 subscribers added, and then $33.31 in revenue. So this is definitely down from my previous month, but I also have not been posting as much. Like, I have a few videos here and there, and I've been making sure to post at least one video every week. And then when I did the course with Jenny Hansen Lane, that definitely had me post a lot more. However, those videos didn't perform as well, which I'm not super surprised at. It tends to happen with courses sometimes. But my best video so far this month is my income report for KDP for June, and those typically do the best. But I did have another spike here for views on July 15th, and I think that's just because of these shorts that I posted. But I am trying to post more. I've just been very, very busy, and trying to stay on top of everything has been a bit difficult lately, but that's okay. My watch time has gone up and down, subscribers up and down, and then my revenue. So far, my highest day is the 3rd, $4.73, and it's probably all from this video. And then it looks like it's been around $2. I've had some days down in the dollar range. I think this is my lowest day so far, $1.06. But that's okay. It's just been going up and down, and regardless, I'm happy with this. It is still lower than the previous month, but I'm happy to be making some sort of money on YouTube, even if it's $1, $2, $3 a day. At least I'm still able to make something, and I'm hoping to improve on this and make more revenue. So I'll go to the revenue tab really quickly just to give a brief overview of this. You can see my previous month, after the estimated, like all the costs went through, it actually made $98.65, and my RPM is $4.06. This is for July 1st through 16th. And then scrolling down here, there's a little bit more. And then moving on to Etsy. This is just going to be a quick overview video. I'm not going to go super into detail on everything like I would if they were separate income report videos. So for Etsy, I have not had any orders yet, unfortunately. I did get 37 visits. Still not a visit every day. It looks like I didn't have a visit the 3rd or the 4th, but that's okay. I did get an order around the 8th at some point. However, the person that ordered reached out to me, and they unfortunately couldn't really use my product, and I didn't really feel right having them buy my product and basically like taking their money, and they couldn't even use it. So I decided to refund them. And it looks like July 9th I had 0 visits too. So I refunded them for their purchase. So that's why it says I have no orders here. So I technically did get one, and I didn't have to refund them, but I felt like it was the right thing to do. So I did refund them, and I try to think that people have the best intentions. I try to think positive when I can, because obviously I sell digital downloads, so they could have just downloaded it and then used it and then just told me that for no reason. But honestly, I think there's a lot of good people in this world, and I have faith that they genuinely couldn't use it, and I did not want them to have to spend their money on something they couldn't use, because I just don't think that that's fair. So that is about it for my current updates to my income reports for these 3 income streams. These are my 3 main income streams. Well, not really Etsy, but KDP is definitely one of my main income streams, as well as YouTube, and then I have a few others as well. But I hope this was helpful, and I'd love to know how your July is going so far for whatever income streams that you're currently using. And I'd love to hear any input you may have, really on anything. I would just love to know how your July is going. Just please remember to be kind and respectful in the comments to each other. And I really appreciate all the support from all of you. It means so much to me. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video, and I hope that you have a great day.